Hey, thank you for coming by, Tory Magoo 44. I greatly appreciate it anytime you guys do, and all of your messages. Thank you so much. They mean a ton to me. Anyway, this is a message to Clearwater, Florida. I have found out recently that the Church of Scientology is now weaseling around the Clearwater, Florida area, trying to pretend that they are the big human rights specialists. They care about people in Clearwater, Florida, and they're trying to put down Mike Rinder, who lives there, and probably other members that have left the Church of Scientology. Why are they doing that? Well, most of you that have watched my site know, but this is a message to Clearwater, Florida, and anyone can send it to anyone you want in Clearwater, Florida. But I want you to understand the history of Clearwater, Florida. I moved there from Los Angeles with my husband and son in 1979. At that time, one of the executives, Milt Wolf, at that time they had a huge, we flew there, we went into Clearwater, Florida. There was like stamp out Scientology, honk out Scientology, picketers all over the place. They hated Scientology. And I was like amazed. I had never seen anything like it, ever. I mean, I was a hippie. I was with thousands of people, but that was all peace, love, music, wonderful times. It wasn't this hate. This was like absolute hate, right? So Milt Wolf calls me into his office, who's an executive in the Church of Scientology, and he says, here's the deal. This is top secret. Can't tell anybody. And I've said this before, but it's probably, I've made so many videos, it's way down the line. So I'm making it again, just so you understand that this is what the church does. He said to me, you need to handle Clearwater. And I'm like, me? I'm a brand new mom. How am I going to handle all these people? You're a whole organization. And he said, well, here's the deal. We came here on a lie. And because L. Ron Hubbard was going to come into Georgia, he heard the FBI was going to plant drugs on the ship. So he zoomed around to Clearwater, Florida, bought the Fort Harrison Hotel under a phony name. So they did lie. And thus, Richard Tenney, who was the city commissioner, is now trying to run, back then in 1979, for mayor. Okay? So his whole platform was, don't vote for Scientologists. They're liars. We have to stamp out Scientology, save sparkling Clearwater, right? That was his thing. Okay, so that's really where they're at. They don't care about Clearwater, Florida, except they want to own Clearwater, Florida. They don't care about the people in it unless they can get money from them or their opinion leaders, or they need bodies in the shop. So it looks like, wow, it is pretty popular. Everybody I know is going over to Scientology. Let's go over. Well, here's the deal. They're going to take your money. It's like a triangle. If you haven't watched The Truman Show, I suggest you watch The Truman Show, because that's really how it works. You get in, it's like a trap. It shuts closed and you're in. And they already know by the time you're in your buttons, your own personal buttons, so they know how to come after you, just like bullies know how to come after people, right? And if you react, they're going to say, see, you need Scientology. This is still upsetting you. We can help you fix that. We really can. We really care about you. They don't care about you. If they cared about you, they wouldn't be charging hundreds of thousands of dollars to do Scientology. Now, they may say, oh, no, our thing is free. It's only $20, or just buy the Dianetics book, or whatever. They have a million different ways to start you on the train. I call it the mind control train, because they do use mind control. They don't tell you they're using that, of course. And so by the time you're on the train, you're thinking, well, I'll just go to the next stop and then I'll get off. But what you don't realize is they have already learned your buttons. So now when you go, oh, I'm done. I already did the communication course. I want to get off here. They're like, get off? What are you thinking of? Now they know the people that you respect. They know your buttons. They know your finances. And they just start working it. And they just start working it. And pretty soon you're on the train. And you have to go clear, right? That's the next big goal. And then I used to put on Book One seminars, which is what Dianetics is. It's their first book. That's what L. Ron Hubbard wrote, Dianetics, with the help of some other people, his wife being one of them. But point being, it doesn't work. If there was a clear, you would not hear me talking here. The original definition of clear that L. Ron Hubbard came up with was a perfect memory, perfect IQ, no pains, and no somatics. And if anyone out there has that, you come call me and tell me. I'd like to meet a real clear, because so far I have yet to meet one. And what Scientology has done is they just keep changing the definition because it doesn't really work. So they just keep changing the definition. So now it's only on your first dynamic. And you have to look that up. You can Google it on their 8 dynamics and read what it is. But the point is, it's just another ring and the ladder of total freedom. Their total freedom is complete annihilation of your ability to talk to anybody except who they want you to talk to, your ability to watch anything, read anything, think, your ability to, communicate. It's unbelievable. They sell freedom. How can you sell freedom? You can't sell freedom. You can't. It doesn't work. So they're selling. That's an original con right there, right? So if you're in Clearwater and if you're in one of their free things that they're doing, they probably have some celebrities that are there because they're really trying to work this machine now. But you understand something. Mike Rinder and Leah Remini are interviewing people that went through this machine called the Church of Scientology. Many of them born into the Church of Scientology. They have no reason to lie. They are not getting paid to do this. And even if they are, so what? Scientology is getting paid billions of dollars from people. So the fact that they're making someone wrong because they might be getting paid to, as they say, false facts. Come tell us what the false facts are. Meet with any of us, any one of us. That's the checkmate right there. They will not meet with anyone at all that has left the Church of Scientology. Now, think about it. If anybody really was an honest and good person, they would say, okay, you didn't like our church, but why don't you tell us, what are the problems? Maybe we can fix them. Maybe we can fix what was going down. No, the cults don't do that. And that's what Scientology is. It is not a religion, really, not like you think of a religion. Hubbard didn't really believe in God, churches, angels, any of that stuff. He was against all that and much more. So I say look at both sides, learn both sides, and from that, make up your own mind. And I can say that because I know if you learn both sides, there's no way you're going to hand over a dime to the Church of Scientology or any of your time or connect them up to your other friends. That's what they do. I know how they work. So anyway, please take the time to learn. And Scientology, it is never, ever, ever going to work with you doing these nasty things. Ever. Because you prove right there what we're saying. Hubbard said, fair game is you can lie, cheat, steal, destroy someone utterly. And they have worked very hard to destroy myself and many, many other people. And now they're working on these people in Clearwater. And think about it. That's proof of fair game. Right there. There you go. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.